Okay, everybody, and welcome back to Multiplex Fandom. Two people that you don't often see on the desk for Fandom. It is me, Kaleb Boatman, and that is Andrew the Dive Bar. Andrew, how are you feeling about this match? We've got the Knights of Ren, Tim and Nick, going up against the Two Towers, Joe and Ruben. How do you feel?
These are two teams with two dynamite names. These are some very dangerous competitors, so I'm very excited to see how it is. I'm expecting some fire promos, so I cannot wait to get this match started.
Okay, then let's get into the promos now.
Hey, Tim. Hey, Cody. Remember me, Peggy, from that team called That's What She Said? I believe we played you, and we got you guys to break up. How is that not going to affect you guys in the manager-competitor relationship? You don't think that's going to affect this game coming up right here? I'm not so sure. Let's see how you do.
Well, hello, Nick. It's been a minute, but I just wanted to pop in and say I am, I've been devastated ever since I heard, not from you, mind you, that I had heard from a third party that you were not going to be my fandom partner anymore. You know what? I thought we had a good thing going. We had won three, a few matches in a row, barely lost in the last match, but I knew we had a number one contenders to go with. But, everything seemed great, and I was looking forward to our next match. And then, one day I got a Facebook message from a certain someone that was like, oh, here's a few options for a new partner. And I was like, why do I need a new partner? And he explained what you did. And I was like, okay, that's fair. I know you want the big shiny belt, and, Cody probably whispered sweet nothings into your ear to convince you to take Robert Parker's place. But, all that aside, I miss you, buddy. I wish we were still doing our thing, but, we were a great team, and, I wish it could have continued, but my heart is broken, and, I hope we can still be friends one day. So we'll see how it goes, and hopefully I'll talk to you soon.
Oh, man, I'm hurt. They picked a fan leaguer that played us in one match and won a match and told us that we broke up, and that was just going to hurt us. Even though every time I've managed Tim since the start of last season, he hasn't lost in Fandom, so I'm not worried about that. And Nicholas beat one of his members in another match, so I'm not worried about him. This match should be quite simple because this team is not actually that great. They talk a real big game, they really do, but honestly, they don't really back it up. They don't know how to even play the game. They don't know how to say final answer. They don't know, and then they say it's bullshit. It's bullshit. When did you say that? Oh, I said final answer question before? Well, damn it. Still, I don't like it. Again, I don't feel like this is even a fair match in the second round because they have talent, but they don't know how to put it together as a team. So Nicholas and Tim are going to do what they did. Again, this team is stronger than Arkham Knights were last season. I honestly believe that. They fill up their gaps better. I'm very terrified what's going to happen to this team today. And guess what? You'll make a Facebook post. You'll come out and say, this is bullshit. You gave me against a team that I shouldn't have to play, and I should have gotten an easier match, and blah, blah, blah. And then you'll be at 1-1, and you'll be mediocre the rest of the way. So enjoy the first win. It won't be happening tonight. Tim, Nick, how do you feel?
Let's do it.
Kind of hungry.
Sure.
Ruben, remember that time I beat you? See you in the ring.
Okay, well, those sure were some fire promos.
Fire promos.
They were on fire. People were burning. It was a horrible tragedy. Let's get started. So,
okay.
Bringing these teams in for introductions. Introducing first, coming into the ring with 1 win, 0 defeat, brought in by their manager, Adelaide Spence, It is The Two Towers.
Hey. Yeah. We didn't get to cut a promo because of that great video that was absolutely not cringe. And Cody, just stop talking. No one wants to hear you.
Okay. Wow. Harsh words. So mean. Let's bring in the next opponent with 1 win, 0 defeats. It is Tim the Hulk Brzakala and Nick the Name Tuig. It is the Knights of Ren, brought in by their manager, Cody.
We also have a knockout.
No,
Should we get a second promo now? No? Okay. We'll move
Shut up. Okay.
A
So,
second fiery promo.
okay, now we're gonna get into round 1. Round 1's gonna work like this: 10 different questions, 10 different categories. You get all 10 right, you get a bonus question. Please keep your hands on screen at all times. Please do not spit off the sides of the ride, or someone will have to come clean it up. So we're gonna get started. Your first question is gonna come in the category of Oscars, fandom Oscars. What was the last? What?
Oh, it was my dog. Sorry, I was trying to calm him down. Go ahead.
Okay. What was the last Disney animated film to win the Oscar for Best Original Score?
What's the best original score that you made, Boatman?
When I went 19 to 17 against Dustin. I don't actually know what the score was, but whatever the score was, that's my best original score. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down, Ruben. Pens down. We're going to start with Ruben.
I'm wrong. I said Coco.
And Joe.
The Lion King.
Nick.
I have no idea. I said Princess and the Frog.
And Tim.
I said Frozen.
That is all incorrect. The correct answer was actually Pocahontas. Pocahontas.
Okay.
Your next question comes from the worlds of DC. DC. In Batman vs. Superman, what is the White Portuguese? Movie that, woo boy, I got angrier and angrier the more I thought about it.
Yeah. I don't have like super like definitive opinions on this movie. I think it's just meh.
Are
5,
you looking for something oddly specific?
3, 2, or 1.
Okay. Well, I'll yeah.
Okay. We're gonna start with Joe
It's a boat.
and Nick.
It's a ship carrying kryptonite.
Tim
So that's what I was wondering. I just said boat as well. I didn't know if you needed the.
and Ruben.
That is ship transport kryptonite.
We can accept all 4 of those answers, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so we're off to a clean sweep as we get into your next question, which comes in the category of
Pixar.
Pixar. Sorry, I was finding it on the dock. What is the name of the restaurant that Remy opens at the end of Ratatouille?
Boy, does this movie speak to my chef's heart.
I love this movie. This is my favorite Pixar movie by far.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good choice. I'm not going to argue about your choice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down, Ruben. Let's start with Tim.
La Ratatouille.
And Joe.
Remy's.
And Nick.
Pretty sure it's Ratatouille.
And Ruben.
Ratatouille.
I think we can
We
only
need
accept Tim's answer of La Ratatouille.
Wait, what? What was
Sorry,
the...
coming back in. I Ratatouille is acceptable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then never mind.
What's on the sign in the movie? I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
You want a challenge?
No, I don't.
Okay. Okay, so
So wait, what are we accepting?
we are
so I know the
accepting
score.
any variation of Ratatouille. So Knights of Ren get 2 points. Ruben gets 1. Or,
La is the French word for the. So
Okay.
No.
So, your next category is DreamWorks. What explorer's ship do Miguel and Tulio try to escape from in the road to El Dorado? We're looking for the name of the person's ship. Not the ship itself, but the person.
Do you think the road to El Dorado is like paved? Like, is there a lot of construction on it? I feel like
Say, whose ship is it? Whose ship they try to escape, or
Yeah.
are you looking for like a name of?
4.
We're looking for whose ship.
Repeat the question.
Okay, first repeat.
Okay. DreamWorks. What explorer's ship do Miguel and Tulio try to escape from in the road to El Dorado? To answer your question, there's probably a lot of potholes on this ship.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. Let's start with Ruben
I know it starts with a C. I won Cortez.
and Tim
I don't have anything.
and Nick.
It's Cortez, and I kind of want to challenge because he started writing after you said pens down twice.
Okay, I must be getting a delay because I honestly,
All right, let's
I
get Joe's
swear to
answer
God,
and we
like, I
can challenge Joe.
I have Magellan.
Okay. So we'll.
I believe if there's a delay, I'm just saying from this side.
I swear. I mean, I can leave right now and come back because I swear, like I'm hearing the countdown. And I write my stuff before, once
Okay,
I hear the 5, 4, 3.
Okay, now we are back from that. Not really a challenge. We're gonna get into Marvel. Marvel is the next question in the category of Marvel in Spider-Man 2. Who is Mary Jane planning on marrying?
We're looking for the name of the character.
We're looking
So,
for a full name.
Yes. So, Boat, who are you planning on marrying?
I have very low standards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna start with Nick
I think I messed up his first name, John Jameson.
and Joe
I also think I messed up his first name, Joshua Jameson.
and Tim
I just put Jameson Jr.
and Ruben.
No, you got it, Nick. It's John Jameson.
No, it is.
The correct answer is John Jameson. So Ruben and Nick get the correct answer. I don't think we can accept Jameson Jr.
We did say full name.
Full name.
You did say full name?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
So your next category is Disney live action. Who plays linebacker Alan Bosley in Remember the Titans? Do you remember the Titans?
You know, I'm notorious for not liking sports movies and sports in general. I love this movie.
It's
I
such a good movie.
legitimately love this film. I can't explain why I like it so much. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Denzel Washington. That's
1. Probably. Let's start with Ruben
I don't have an answer.
and Joe
Ryan Gosling.
and Nick
Let's try to think of a big guy, Michael Clark Duncan.
and Tim.
Ryan Gosling.
Okay, so Joe and Tim hit that.
There you go, Tim.
Okay, your next question category is scores and or soundtracks. Who composed the score for X2 and X-Men Days of Future Past?
So, which of those movies is better?
That's actually tough because those are my 2 favorite X-Men movies, actually. Not including spin-offs.
X2 has not aged that well to me.
See, I really like it, but I also really like Alan Cumming as Nightcrawler.
Fair.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We're going to start with Tim
I said Brian Tyler.
and Joe
John Powell.
and Nick
John Ottman.
and Ruben.
John Ottman.
That is correct.
Wrong X-Men movie.
Your next question comes in quotes. These are the things that people say. What Marvel villain says the line, "You know, I'm something of a scientist myself"? Are you
Are you
assigned?
looking for the name or the alias? Like which
I
their
think
real name or their villain
We
name?
will accept either.
yeah, we will accept either.
I'm
Well-
my least favorite subject in school is science. Actually, that's true.
Wow, it was the subject I did the best in high school.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We're gonna start with Ruben
Norman Osborn.
and Joe
Norman Osborn / Green Goblin.
and Nick
Norman Osborn.
and Tim.
Norman Osborn.
That is correct. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the category of Rocky. Who plays Tony Little Duke Evers in Creed?
Rocky is one of my favorite franchises, and the first one is one of my favorite movies of all time.
I actually agree. I really enjoyed the first one.
But I'm also a Philadelphia shill, so take my word with a grain of salt.
4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Okay, second repeat for Two Towers. Who plays Tony Little Duke Evers in Creed?
What would your boxing nickname
Yo, it's okay to get the points wrong. Don't use
Yeah.
up our repeats in the first.
All right, let's not have the crosstalk without the host. My boxing nickname probably would be, I don't know, the Battleship 5, 4,
Good one.
3,
Not bad.
2, 1. Pens down, starting with Joe.
Yeah, I didn't have it.
Tim,
I don't have it either.
Ruben,
What Harris?
and Nick.
Wood Harris.
Both correct.
Nice one, Ruben.
All right, and your final question in this round comes in the world of DC. Name 2 of the 3 DC films to star Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan sounds less like an actor and more like a breakfast brand.
Yo, I was thinking the exact same thing. I was going to make the exact same joke.
Well, I made it first. 5,
Yeah, we get it. You're better than me.
3, 2,
Repeat the question.
1. Okay. That is your last repeat.
What?
No,
That
that
was
was
Nick.
Nick.
Oh,
That's
that-
nice.
That was
oh
Nick.
sorry. I thought, my bad.
Way to go, person who thinks they're better than me. DC. Name 2 of the 3 DC films to star Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
It's not my fault. You all sound like the same.
I'm British, sir.
Fair. You don't count. But you also are just British Joe Harrison. 5,
Wow.
3,
Wow.
2, 1. Pens down, starting with Tim
Watchmen and the Losers.
and Ruben
Watchmen and the Losers.
and Nick
You said Watchmen and Batman. Couldn't think of the second one.
and Joe.
Watchmen and the Losers.
Okay.
What was the third one?
The
BVS.
third one,
Jonah Hex.
Jonah Hex.
Oh, because that's Worlds of DC. I'm an idiot. Yeah.
That's what I was. Yeah.
Would you have counted Batman v Superman?
No, because it's Worlds of DC.
Yeah, no, that's my fault.
Okay, since everyone missed that Oscars question, there are no perfect rounds, so we are going to move into round 2. And the score check, I have both teams tied at 12. Is that what you have?
I have the same.
Okay. So the category, now we are going to get into round 2. Round 2 is going to work like this. There are 10 different categories on the wheel, including spinners and opponent's choice. If you like what you spin, you can keep it. If you don't, then you can spin again, but then you are stuck with it. There's 5 questions in each category. You get it right, you get 2 points. Go to multiplex, you get 1. Or if you get it wrong, the other team gets a chance to steal. The categories that you have on the wheel tonight are Marvel, quotes, Bond, Star Wars, Rocky, DreamWorks, DC, Disney live action, and spinners and opponent's choice. So, Knights of Ren, you guys are higher ranked. Do you want to spin first or defer?
We are discussing that right now. One sec.
Okay. In the words
Good
of,
job, Joe.
Yeah. There's someone who has a little bit of an echo. I don't know who it is, but
We're gonna go second.
So, Knights of Ren are deferring. So 2 towers is your spin. I will bring in your manager, Adelaide. So this is your spin. Lands on DreamWorks. You want to keep that or spin again?
All right, boys. From doing this earlier, I think it's better for us to spin again because there are better things on here.
I agree.
I agree. I've studied DreamWorks, but I just think that there's more things that I would rather have over this.
Yeah. All right. So then we'll spin again. Final answer.
You didn't need to say final answer for spinning again, but I
don't give a
appreciate
shit. All right.
Okay,
Cool.
thanks on Robert.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Come on, Joe.
Bar, you want to give them their questions in the category of Rocky?
You have made me a very happy man. I would love to.
Okay, and yeah, just remember, everybody hands on screen at all times. Everybody's good to go. 2 Towers has 1 repeat left. Knights of Ren have 2, I believe.
That is correct.
Okay, so whenever you are ready, Bar.
All right. So your first question in Rocky. Who co-wrote Creed with Aaron Covington?
Ruben, have you got anything?
I have a guess. I'm not 100% sure though. I think it's Aaron Covington, but I'm not sure if that's the same one. Let's go for it. Aaron Covington. Final answer.
No, multiple choice.
That is incorrect.
Incorrect.
No, I said
it's right.
multiple choice
Sorry.
first. I said multiple choice first.
I
Can
heard
someone-
Aaron Covington final answer. So
Yeah.
I
See what came first.
Is there a way to check?
oh my god.
Hi. Sorry, no, he did say final answer.
I'm
Period.
sorry. I was confident
Sorry.
about it.
He said final answer.
But I said multiple choice first.
But
I don't-
did he
All
say
right,
final?
so-
Did he say
so-
multiple choice first?
Can I say the answer to the question? Am I allowed?
Yes,
Wait, no.
we'll talk about this after Knights of Ren answer.
Nick, I think the answer is Ryan Coogler.
Go for it. Because I don't
Ryan Coogler, final answer.
And
Okay,
that would, yeah.
that is correct for 2 points.
Thank you.
Now we'll talk about it now that we actually have the,
Okay.
the points on the board.
But that-
Okay, we're gonna Joe. We're gonna bring.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, back from that, Ruben did say final answer, so Knights of Ren do get the 2-point steal there. So let's keep going with their second question, category Rocky.
All right. Your second question in Rocky. How many Rocky films does Ludmila Drago appear in?
Right. It's fair to say it's 2. 2 final answer.
The only ones I know of are 2.
That is
correct.
Rocky 4 and Creed 2.
Yeah, those are.
Your next question. What is the name of Union Kane's manager in Rocky 5?
George Washington Duke. Final answer.
That is correct.
I watched that movie for no reason.
Your next question. In Rocky 2, Rocky undergoes surgery for what injured body part due to his fight with Apollo?
It's a detached retina. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance
Nick,
for
Nick, it's for his nose.
do it up.
I watched it last night. Nose, final answer.
That is correct.
Nice. There you go, Tim.
Sorry, Ruben.
Sorry. I want to know.
He has 2 injuries. He has a broken nose and a detached retina.
Are you challenging?
No, because they say he needs surgery for the detached retina, but they give him surgery for the broken nose.
Okay.
My bad.
So then let's move on. This might just take me long enough as it is.
And your final question in Rocky. Why does Rocky feel the beast inside him needs to fight again in Rocky Balboa?
Okay, Ruben, have you seen this?
I've seen it back before my first match with Nick, actually, because I watched it for it, and part of me thinks, isn't it have something to do with him seeing someone else fighting,
Yes,
and like he wants to be back in it?
You
5.
see the computer simulation of himself fighting the current champ. Final answer.
All right, do that. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal.
Nick, I was thinking more, isn't it about Adrian?
I don't really know.
I don't want to burn a repeat. Let's just. I think it's because he misses Adrian, or because Adrian died, or something like that.
Sure.
Because Adrian's gone. Final answer.
We can accept that.
Yes.
There you go, Tim. Good job.
All right. Kaleb, what do you have as a score count?
I have 18-16 Knights of Ren.
Okay, good. So I'm not mistaken.
Okay, now we're going to bring that wheel right back up.
Where's Cody?
Okay, we're going to bring in Cody.
Hi, Andrew.
Okay.
Cody.
Tim, when's you learn Rocky? Crazy.
Okay, everybody shut up. And Knights of Ren, this is your spin. And it lands on Spinner's choice.
Can we just mark the date? This has never happened.
You want to go DC?
You pick the one category you can, because if you sweep it, it's a knockout.
Can we see the categories again?
Yes. The categories are Marvel, quotes, Bond, Star Wars, Rocky, which you can't have, DreamWorks, DC, and Disney live action.
I say either DC or I'm actually comfortable with DreamWorks. I don't think they'd be able to steal. It's up to you.
What about Marvel?
Marvel or Star Wars?
No, they put Star Wars in. I don't want if we fuck some. You know what? You're good at Star Wars.
No.
I'm fine with it. I'm okay with Star Wars.
I just did a DreamWorks binge. I say we do DreamWorks.
You want to do DreamWorks?
Whoa. Pause.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you guys go Marvel? You at least have seen.
I'd rather go Star Wars or DC if we're going.
I would do Star Wars if anything, because it's Koho.
Let's go Star Wars.
Star Wars should be safe.
Star
Wars. Final answer.
Okay.
Thank you, Cody. I love you.
Okay, and I will give you your questions in Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. Okay. In Solo, what character does Lando say killed the bounty hunter Fleur Alice?
Wouldn't it be Beckett?
No. He killed Aura Singh.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think it's Beckett.
I think we go multiple.
All right, multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice options are A. Tobias Beckett, B. Han Solo, C. Rio Durand, D. Dryden Voss.
I really think it is Beckett.
I'm 50-50 between that and another one, so let's go for it.
You want to go? Okay, Beckett. Final answer.
That is correct for one code.
Okay,
You're good.
Okay, your next question. Category Star Wars. In the Clone Wars, what planet does the opening battle take place on?
Christophsis. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points.
Never mind. Okay, never mind.
Okay, your third question. What language does Owen ask C-3PO if he speaks in A New Hope?
Bachi, right?
Yep.
Bachi, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. In The Force Awakens, what is Han Solo smuggling when Rey and Finn meet him?
Raftars.
He's all in Raftars.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. And I'm just making sure we're not. I don't think we're in.
No, if we get this for 2, it's a knockout.
Okay. If bar is that we
right? That is correct.
Okay. Just making sure. Sorry. Okay. So if they get this for 2, it is a knockout. Who directed Return of the Jedi?
Richard Marquand.
Final answer.
Come on.
And your winners by way of knockout, it is Tim the Hulk Brzakala and Nick the Name Tuig, the Knights of Ren. So we are going to go to post-match interviews, starting with the winners tonight. Oh, how do I?
There's too many people.
We have confirmed I'm bad at StreamYard.
You know the greatest thing ever? You two have to do nothing in this interview. So sit there and shut your mouths. Thank you so much. Real quick to everybody in this league. When you enter a chat with us, and you also want to talk shit, and you have a manager that's a little rodent at the end of, at the ground that bites at my heels and tells me that I'm not a good manager. This is a proven fucking fact that I am. Tim, congratulations. You are the brother-in-law to Robert, and you both KO'd Joe now. So that's fantastic. Joe, you have that on your resume. You can live up to that later. Another team that makes another fucking goof up in round 2. Yeah, you can make it the joke that the final answer, but it ended up biting you in the ass in this match. Again, this is what a manager does because we were battling between options. We chose the category that was actually the smartest one, and we ended up with the second KO. This team's a strong team, but at the end of the day, they made a lot of mistakes in round 2, and Tim proved that studying pays off because he was able to get those steals. I'm so pumped. I'm ready for this next match. I don't care who the fuck it is because we are the hottest team in fandom. What the fuck is a round 3? We're going to need a fucking tutorial how to play round 3 because we don't even know what it is. So really excited. You guys played a hell of a game. Hats off to you. This is why I brought Nick and Tim together because they are a dominant team, and it would have been a quicker KO if we didn't go multiple choice. But again, that's one bump in the road. So hats off to you guys. I'll let you guys take it from here. I'm so excited. This is a dream team.
Nick,
Yeah.
This is bravo to you. This is great.
I got you.
Yeah, this team, like Cody said, I'm so pumped. But to be fair, I will say this. Two Towers are a good team. They are. They absolutely. I don't want to sit here and make it sound like they're because ask the other people in this faction First Order. I was nervous about this match. Ruben and Joe are both great players.
I mean, it's 12-12. It could have been go down the last question.
Absolutely. So this could have gone a different way.
Ruben, but we all know that match went to sudden death. So like they're no slouches.
Yeah. So it worked for us today. Fantastic. But I think moving forward, like we got this, Nick. Do you want anything? Do you want to say anything?
No, man, I'm gonna go eat because I said I was hungry earlier, and we could finish this earlier.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's now go to the unfortunate second place finishers, Ruben and Joe and Adelaide. How do you all feel?
I'm gonna start this because I know how you two work. You did not play, or let's put the asterisk on this. You didn't play poorly today. You need better teamwork, and that's evident from our last 2 matches, and that's fine. You know why? Because we're a rookie team. We didn't take one of the greatest fandom players of all time and put him with one of the greatest fandom rookies of all time and say, sure, let's make a fucking super team and make this entire fucking league insignificant in comparison. And when this is being taped, I don't know who the fandom team champions are yet. It could be Necronomicon. It could be Mischief Managed. I don't care. Whoever's playing in that title match, good luck. Because I'm sure Knights of Ren is going to be in there. But I want to be fair here. You are an incredible team. I have no anger towards any of you. Cody, shut the fuck up. And this KO is not a poor thing for us today. Like Cody said, 12-12 in round 1. You didn't see me. I was ecstatic for you two. Because you are both incredibly knowledgeable players. And when it comes down to it, we need better teamwork. And that's fine. You know why? Because this is your second fucking teams match, and y'all need to get used to the format. And you know what? That's fine. Because we will return eventually, and we will win a lot of matches. We could go for a title. We could absolutely go for a fucking title, because no other team in this fucking division could have gone 6-6 in round 1. No one else would have gotten 12 points. I'm not going to keep going into it because we didn't get to round 3, and that's fine. Next time we do, you saw how we did in the betting round last time because we crushed it. Next time we get to round 3, we will crush it. Don't fucking count us out yet. We have another season to get to the title. Ruben, Joe, do you have any words to say?
Yeah, I think anyone who knows me knows that core geek is really where I'm at. And you know, we spun Rocky. I put some work into it. I knew I was close to some of the answers, and the answers were like they were not far off. It was just unfortunate, and we had that issue with the first question. But it's like Adelaide said, we're a rookie team, you know, and we'll be back. You know, they can mention my second knockout to a team someone managed by Cody, but you know what? You see what's going to happen to me in core geek matches this season. That's because of what Robert Parker did to me. So what's going to happen? in this league in the future will be because of what they did. They're fuel to the fire, and this fire is nowhere near out.
Okay. I'm gonna keep it short. Tim, Cody, Nick, you guys all great. Good job, guys. Kicked their ass. I told these two I was nervous coming into it because literally all the stuff on the wheel, scariest things on there except for the stuff we put on there. And we tried splitting things up. We tried, hoping things would work out. It didn't work out for us. I had no idea on anything on Rocky. I thought I might have known that one. I tried to help Joe on that one. I failed. But just know that we're coming for you guys. I honestly, truly believe this when I say this. I think us two and you guys are actually the two top teams in the league. I 100% believe that. And I'm guaranteeing this right now. I'm calling it right now that we're going to be coming for that championship soon enough. So be prepared for it. Be ready for it because we are coming for that championship. And I made a lot of rookie mistakes. I'm going to continue to make rookie mistakes. I'm learning. I've only been doing this for a year now. And I'm learning from my mistakes. I'm going to become a better player, more strategic player because I have the knowledge. Strategy's not there. But yeah, so congratulations to them. Just know that once you guys have the title, we are coming for you in a 5-round match and with things on the wheel that we don't hate. Who knows? Maybe things go differently. And Joe, what the hell? Why so far our 2 matches our opponents got spinner's choice. So the wheel doesn't seem to like us. The opponents I know we got opponent's choice last match, but yeah, spinner's choice is always screwing us.
I'll give you the final word. I'll cover you here. Title match. There ain't no spinners or opponent's choice. So Knights of Ren, good luck winning that title. I don't think you will, but when we'll face you again, and it won't be a knockout. We are coming for your fucking throats. Bye.
Okay. Back.
That's some violence.
Yeah. I think this match kind of shows that you can be like an essential element of like a team, which is you can be super effective at the knowledge, but if you don't have the chemistry down, that can really trip you up. And I think that's what we saw today, and we've seen that before with matches like Dom and Dustin in Warzone. We've seen that in just a couple other things. So I think this is a learning experience. Oh, what were you gonna say, Bar?
But to add on top of that, Dom and Dustin have also shown that you can work on it and better yourselves in it.
That is also 100% true. Dom and Dustin, especially in their match, not to add insult to injury.
No, that's why I said it.
Yeah, I think they proved that any team that has rough chemistry can get better. So let's get started. Let's get started to end this. So I'm
not doing this again.
Oh, please no. So from the 2 towers, from the Knights of Ren, from Bar, and from me, Kaleb Boatman, this has been Multiplex Fandom Fights, bringing the dancing lobsters.